On to the part of Daxter. This time we're doing the strip mine, which is inside the power plant area where Vin would usually be, but he isn't in the game, so we can't really see him in this. But let's continue on, in which the mission is right in front of us. So let's go talk to the guy and see what's up.
Whew. Sight for sore eyes. We were just about to hit the mother lode when these bugs showed up. There are a bunch of eco crystals out there. Bring them back if you dare.
Well, we do dare. So we have to get about 8 of these eco crystals for this guy, and can't really go back. I mean, we can just jump in the portal, but we're not really going to do that because we're here to actually beat this. And this is actually not that big an area, and it all loops back to here, really. So yeah, there's quite a bit of the metalhead gems around here, so obviously take care of them. And there's a good bit of precursor orbs which are a little difficult to find, that's for sure. They do a good job at hiding the breakables in certain spots, and also really having you explore around to actually find anything, because they don't make it simple. They really don't. There's like 50 of these damn things, and you have to go and find all of them. I mean, you kind of have to, because you never come back here again, and you are able to get every single thing here. There's nothing that you need to come back for. So, yeah, just don't miss any. But the eco crystals are easy to find, luckily, because they give you this little halo effect around them, so they let you know exactly where they are. So you shouldn't be able to, like, get lost on that. This is our first one right over here, but first, we'll take care of these guys who are going to shit us otherwise, and get their gems. Okay, so one more. Where is he? There he is. Let's see if we can grab him. There we go. Okay, so now we get our eco crystal gem, whatever. That's 1 out of 8. Be careful of this one right over here, by the way. Yeah, nearly fell. So now it's time for me to essentially. There is a way of skipping this and just getting up there without having to climb up this way. I suck too much to do it correctly though, so I'm not doing that. What I am doing though is going through and taking care of these guys. These are flying wasps, and they're annoying. You know, we've already dealt with them before, I believe. Kind of just fly around and then automatically try to attack you. But take care of them and then hit the switch to activate this little mechanism here, which I don't get what the point of this is, but it has dark eco inside of it, and it kind of like spins around, so I'm guessing it's, I don't know. Anyway, there is a bit more to this little area here, but I'm going to go ahead and go to that a bit later on. Right now I'm climbing up this wall, which does have some more precursor orbs around. Just look around for them. And, yeah, climb up all the way, grab all the precursor orbs. And you'll be met by some more metalheads who just want to knock the shit out of you. They should be around here somewhere. Yeah, there they are. I believe... Yeah, there we go. Those are the only 2 around here. Also another precursor orb and another one of those gems. So, yeah, you got the eco crystal. I keep switching them around because I just forgot what they were called. But get the eco crystals. And, yeah, that's 2 out of 8 now. Now, there are 2 directions we can go to. We can go this way, we can go over that way. I am going to just go up here a little bit, show you there's a dead end there for some reason. Show you that, which has dark eco inside of it. Show you this, which also has dark eco inside of it. And then show you this is all about timing and just getting your jumps right, which is easy because it's all a bit like a line. All you have to do is just wait for when the ground starts popping up under you and then just, like, run. You can jump, too. It's pretty slow, so, I mean, take your time. And once you're over here, guess what? There's going to be a conveyor belt right in front of you. Some more stuff around you. We can go up this way, which, you know, gets us over here to some more wasps. And around here will be another one of these guys. Take care of this guy right here. And then make some gliding happen, because around these areas there's going to be another crystal as well as another one of those items for that little mini game and 4 precursor orbs. Now, go all the way back, and notice that there are a few branching paths to take, really. There are 2. Except there are actually 3. Because one of the paths has a backwards path that we have to take to go for the 3rd path. Yeah, there's a lot of paths to go for, but they all just kind of circle back to themselves, so... Yeah, don't worry about having to, you know, look around too hard, because you will have to go through all of these entrances anyway. So, we got 4 of the crystals now, and inside of here, a fucking thing just disappeared in my sight. Did you see that? But yeah, over to this side, we have, you know, some stuff. Nothing to really take note on, though. And over down this way, we have fire, which, as you can remember, you hit the fire, you boost up a little bit. You lose more if you spray, though, but, you know, you get more air. And that's how you get over here. That's how you're supposed to get over here. But you can easily get over here by doing what I did beforehand. Okay, now it's time to go this way. In which, as you can see, right to my side, there's some fire, which is the backwards path. We're gonna take the backwards path right now. Get some precursor orbs. You know, go forward from here. Or, we're gonna look behind us and notice that there are some precursor orbs here. Which aren't easy to get because there's a wall right where the precursor orbs are. And unfortunately, you have to try and, like, sort of aim yourself just downwards so you can actually get the bitch without hitting the wall and getting stopped, which will prevent you from getting that one precursor orb over there, at least. Let alone all 3 of them. It's annoying. So let me just, you know, try to, like... Yeah, like that. Even then, the attention here is kind of weird. It's like there's some kind of weird invisible wall thing, like a bit of a collision, just like extending a bit too outward there. And I want to get more gas, but yeah, it's not happening, so... Got it. Very specific spot you have to hit. It's really dumb. Right, so now I can continue on to this moving freaking machine here, which has precursor orbs on the sides, on the outsides, which we can actually fall from. Now this first one here, I was able to actually get on and then get back up. But this other one, no. Not only did I not be able to get back over here, I missed. I went over it somehow. Yeah, let's try it again, shall we? Let's just hit it correctly this time, I guess. Whatever, I got it, and I still fell. Anyway, there's an area down here that I didn't go to. It's right over here crossing that kind of a wall, which, it's just kind of like a short little dead-end area. It has some enemies there, though, and it has another one of the crystals we need to find. So, let's go grab them then, shall we? Just take care of the wasps. There we go. There are 3 of them. A bit hard to hit. You might want to take a bit of a jump to hit them. This guy right here, he's simple enough. And, yeah, that's 17 of the gems so far. And we have our 5th crystal, as well as some more precursor orbs. Okay, now I'm going to jump cut to essentially back upward from the wall. Because we have 2 areas to go for, really. And... Actually, I'm not jump cutting because the area I'm going to is right next to me. We are going to the right. And here we go again with this bullshit. Okay, so we're going this way now. And it's the same thing as before, except now it's just sort of like rocking back and forth in a way. It's easy to traverse though. You can do this any way you want. My preferred way is just to do this. You can zigzag if you want, but yeah, this is kind of how I essentially did this. Took a bit slow. And there you go. And that gets us another crystal. Now, if you look around, you can find a few things. Like rock. Anyway, grab that rail over there and just go all the way down until you eventually land back over to this guy. We're not done yet, though. We have 2 crystals remaining. So, oh, I saw that. Yeah, be careful. These guys can be sneaky bastards. They can sometimes not even appear at all, but you need to find them because it's part of the requirements for 100%. So, you know, that's a little annoying. Anyway, go around, grab the gas, throw out the fire, you know, get through, and you'll be over here. This is where things get kind of weird because as soon as you get on this thing, it becomes a side scroller. Because now your camera is locked this way, you can't move it, and you can only really go left and right. You can go up and down too, but it doesn't really go far. And you kind of get locked in this little area too. So unfortunately, we have to traverse through. So take care of all the metalhead bugs, get through the little side-scrolling bits, be careful of the spinning blades of death. There are some things that will fall eventually in some areas, not here luckily. That gives you a little bit of a warning though, that little opening there. And yeah, there's also bits like this, where it's like this circular little freaking wall here we can climb on. We have to climb around it fast enough to not get hit by the saw. Not too fast that we just go head first into another saw. And there you go. We go for that about twice. And climb up here. Eventually, you should be making it to the exit area of this. Which, yeah, there's your crystal, and there's your exit. And there's some health. Nothing else we can really get. We can't go that way anyway, so... yeah, we can't go around either. This wall is a bit of a problem. Okay, so now it's time to just, you know, gas around this little entrance area until you eventually just go down onto another escalator, in which we end up in the final area, a freaking dark eco cave. Yeah, I'm not too sure if this is Spider Caves, but it could be. It could be any dark eco cave we've gone to before. So that is definitely dark eco below us, and it will instantly kill us, so don't fucking fall. Also, we're now locked on this platform. If we try to gas around, we can't. It's an invisible wall. Yeah, take care of this guy. And now we just got to go around this wheel. 23 of the metalhead gems collected. We can now just get onto a platform and then have to end up doing a bit of, you know, gliding around some gas over some dark eco. So if you fuck this up, you're gonna die. There you go. Last enemies are over here, and so are the last precursor orbs. So let's just go around and take care of them, shall we? Also, yeah, it's not gonna be too far away before we actually do find the, you know, the last crystal, so that's great. So as you can see, we're nearly done with everything. I mean, got like 10 precursor orbs left. We got like 4 enemies left, which are mostly these guys. And yeah, we've done well. I mean, the last crystal is right over there too. You just saw it. But I just said that they kind of hide the shit very well and they make it kind of difficult. And this is one of those points because trying to get this is a little awkward because you kind of have to ride the wall upwards with the gas. And yeah, it's a bit shitty that way. It doesn't work correctly, really. It's a really awkward thing you have to pull off. But once you can, you'll be able to get through this no problem. Also, last enemy. So that's our last metalhead gem this level. Okay, now it's time to grab this crystal right over here, which completes the mission, really. And now I have to try and glide myself just right to hit that precursor orb on the wall there. There we go. Now, I missed 2 things. 1, the last precursor orb, which is inside of here. And 2, another of the minigames items. Because there was a bit more to that rotating machine that we didn't really explore on. And also we can get back from going this way. But yeah, we didn't really explore much on that machine. Because we kept going to the sides and falling off. There's actually something else on the end of it. And I opened the door there so we can come back here anytime. But yeah, in order to actually Also, I'll just show this right now. You can go this way if you wanted to. But if you were to go this way and try to go back, you can't. Invisible wall, as you can tell. So yeah, glide this way. Grab that gas, by the way. And you'll be going directly for the minigames item, which is a cage. And now the last precursor orb. Were you able to find it when I was walking around that little cave? Well, it was his helmet. Break it. There you go. So that's it for this level. Let's bring back the crystals and complete the entire thing, because strip mine is now completed. For the time being, I do believe we come back to strip mine, different strip mine later on. So this is strip mine A, I think. I might be wrong on that. My memory is a bit hazy on the strip mine, but yeah, we are done here. And there wasn't much strip mine this time, but that's fine. There usually never is, really. Not even Jak 2 had much of a strip mine going on. Right, so what is this guy going to say to us now we got all 8 of these crystals for him?
Beautiful crystals! You have no idea how much those Haven City suckers are paying for this stuff! Off you go, then.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Fuck you. Okay, let's leave. So, what now?
Looks like you've got another date with Betsy. Don't worry, I had her fixed up. Now you need to go finish the job in Breezy Valley.
Oh. So, Ozma knows about you then. Or you just broke in and fixed up the ride. Either way, we are now going back to Breezy Valley, even though we don't have anything to like, grab there for 100% now, because we've already done all that. We can go back there and complete another mission, which I think is the second and last time we ever have to actually go to Breezy Valley to complete anything. However, before we do that, before we even go to Breezy Valley, we have a new minigame, which I'm going to go and do right now, because it's actually a very interesting minigame to actually get. You are going to be surprised on what it's going to entail, but obviously the movie here is Indiana Jones. Let's begin. And now I begin this minigame, which is actually easier than the last minigame. And it's also very unique in a way. So, just a note, all you have to do is go around pressing the right button and, you know, make sure it's positioned on the right spot. Every now and then, though, there'll be a boulder that pops up. Don't go on its side. There are moments where you don't even have to press the button when the boulder comes this way, because the boulder will kill the enemy without you having to press a single button for it. So, take note of that, because if you don't, you're going to crash by the boulder and you're going to take damage. So, don't be dumb. Don't make the mistake. But yeah, just make sure you time just right, by the way. It's always the last enemy, not the enemy before it, that will get killed by the boulder. And yeah, just keep going like this, and, you know, eventually you'll get through this, because it's actually pretty short. Thing is, this minigame is unique, and that you do get a reward for actually pulling this off. It is not just a website clue, by the way. It is not just getting a little unlockable. A website clue, it's a mask. But yeah, there is a bit more to getting stuff here. But we have to actually replay it later on, which I'm not going to yet.
It had to be snakes?
I love this voice actor. He's great. Makes things fun. Anyway, now it's time to go back and do the minigame I don't like. This one. Oh, I hate this one. Oh, I really hate this Lord of the Rings one. So, I've already told you about how annoying this is going to be. And, you have to get about 150, I believe, to get the gold. So, we're gonna be here a while. And the thing is, this is annoying because of the speed of these guys, as well as the speed of you. You are not fast. You are going to lose health without you even realizing it. I have failed this minigame a few times because of how insanely dumb it is. Because I would usually get a good run going. I would make a few mistakes, but I would usually get a good run going. And the game will pull this bullshit where it has a slow guy coming up to the left. I hit him, but then immediately on the very right, a fast guy comes in. But because of my movement going left and right, I am never fast enough to move over, take care of that one guy on the side, so I always lose my fucking health point, no matter what. And that is going to be a thing that you will experience as you're going through this. Where the game is going to fuck you that way, because the developers didn't think this one through. Now, from memory, I thought that there was another minigame that's harder. No, this is actually the hardest one. I was wrong. Because I thought the Indiana Jones one was harder. No, it's not. I was just stupid there. This is the hardest minigame. Like, after this, it does get easier. You saw the Indiana Jones one there. That was easier, and that was sort of the same concept as this. And the thing is, the last two minigames are jokes, almost. They are extremely easy, and they base it off of two movies you've actually seen, which is this one, Lord of the Rings, and The Matrix. They redo those movies with a different scenario for those last two minigames, and once you know what kind of minigame it's going to be, because it's not really going to be what we've been dealing with so far. But once you know, it starts to make sense what scenes they took from those two movies for these minigames, for the last two. But yeah, as it stands, are movies that are basically, in a way, parodied in Daxter is The Matrix, Braveheart, Lord of the Rings, and Indiana Jones. And that's it. We got the silver now with 80. We're nearly there. But as you can see, the game is getting really stupid now and aggressive with shooting at two guys at once. Always fast and always slow. That's the way they do it, the doubles. Always go with the fast ones first, because they will get there very quickly, while the slow ones at their damn time. And yeah, this is the entire minigame, really. Now, I've already had practice of this, so I mean, I'm on edge, but at the same time, I know what I'm doing. So, as you can see, I'm able to get through this no problem. But then, they start trying to pull this shit. As you can see, I leap for a second, and I couldn't move back fast enough. So even if you press the right button, if you're not there in time, it's a fail. And now I'm pressing the wrong button because I'm starting to get tired from, you know, being on edge, having to go back and forth, and I'm losing focus on everything. That's the problem with this minigame. When you have to actually maneuver left and right this much, as well as know which button to press, out of 4, it gets a bit much. And it starts to, like, it becomes sensory overload in a way, and you end up losing concentration very quickly as you're trying to go for gold. And they really want you to go far for gold. It's honestly god-awful. I mean, we got silver from getting 80, but gold is 150, or 140, whichever one it was. Luckily, they kept throwing this in a line for me, so, you know, they made it a little easier for me. But, yeah, 150, that's right. So just keep going. Eventually, oh god. Eventually I have to get the gold with 1 point left. I could have lost it at any point. The game could have fucked me out of this at like the last enemy or whatever. It didn't. So luckily I got the gold. There you go. Hardest minigame of Daxter completed. And honestly, I don't care if extended it that much because I hate this so much. I don't care if getting a high score. So yeah. I'll keep going, but eventually I'm gonna press the wrong button. I'm gonna be too slow for a fucking enemy, and I'm just gonna lose it. I'm on my last health point anyway, so. Yeah, they're really trying now with this whole back and forth bullshit here. And I pressed the square button instead of the circle button. So, yeah. And that's it. So, now I got a mask, I believe. What's the website code? I think it was website code. Yeah, it was. So, yeah, website clue number C. Or letter C. There you go. Now it's time for... It's now time to go back to that level we completed and to essentially complete the next mission, which... It's not that hard, honestly. Breezy Valley is pretty simple. All these zoomer levels are pretty simple. And it is the same Breezy Valley. So, all we have to do here is look around for bugs. Yeah, see? And just spray them. They do move, and there are only 8 of them. We are timed, so we can't fuck around with this one. We do have to actually run into them and get rid of them. So yeah, I mean, this is literally the entire bit. And yeah, when they're in the water, they're a little faster. When they're on land, they're a little slower. But on water, they go fast than they are on land. And doesn't really matter much because you're still be faster than them. So just catch up to them, take care of them, and you're good to go. Now, luckily, I didn't give you a big number here because they don't give you that much time to take care of these guys. You have to really look around, and they move. So, it can be easy to miss them. Luckily, though, like before with the plants, eventually the game will give you a countdown on how much time you have remaining, like warn you a bit, and then they'll just like waypoint you where the enemies are. So, if you are struggling on finding these guys, the game does eventually let you know where they are. So, you should be able to find them easily afterwards. And kill them all. Which will lead to the second half of this mission. Because, yeah, there are only 2 halves of this. These moving bugs here are the first half. Guess what the second half is. Not the third half, the second. There is no such thing as the third half. And yeah, it should be saying something right about now. Because we're running out of time. Got about 120 seconds left. We got 1 enemy left. Where could he be? Want to help me out, game? Want to give me like a little bit of a warning right now to how much I got left? There we go. Doesn't say anything, but there you go. There he is. They kind of follow the same path, but at the same time they really don't. So yeah. And yes. We now have 3 queens. And they all go down in 1 hit. So these queens are weaker than the first queen we took care of. And also, if you're really good, if you position yourself just right, as you killed one at the very beginning there, this guy here will fly into you. And it will automatically kill this queen as well. So, on your first bit of movement, you can kill 2 queens in 1 go. It requires good positioning though, but you can actually do that. And that's kind of funny. We're the only one left, and yeah, I'm doing it the normal way. Last one should be around here somewhere. But yeah, these queens are much easier to take care of than the first queen because they go down in one hit. And their movements are pretty much that different to the first queen. If you know the movement at this point, which you should have, it's pretty easy to really get these guys now. So there's no challenge here, really. Just go up against them, smack them, and be done. I mean, I can't really say much else about this. These queens are piss easy. And this should be the end of Breezy Valley, too, so... There you go. I took a bit of a while, didn't it, those cutscenes? Now they can bring Betsy back, and, yeah. Then they can get a cutscene. Also, I think those little bugs are still around here, moving about. Don't worry about them. Just... they're not infected anymore, you know, they're fine. They're absolutely fine. Right, now we're going to get a cutscene, because we don't get a mission right away. We have to get a cutscene first. And in order to get the cutscene, we just kind of have to leave the area. So, yeah, leave the building. And eventually, we'll get back to the main story we should be following right now, and not this bug shit.
Bug base, this is Orange Lightning. Do you read?
Yes, Daxter, but you don't have to use call signs or...
Unit 1 returning to base ASAP on the QT. By the way, was I supposed to pick you up something at the store? Yakao milk, maybe? Or some old guy fiber? I keep thinking I've forgotten to do something. You know, something important. I can't help but think... Jack! That's it! Hang on, buddy! I gotta go, Toots. Talk to you later. I mean, over and out. I mean, 10-4, or whatever.
And now begins the chase for Jack. So, yeah, this bit. It's actually kind of annoying because they always move in this sort of rhythm of like left, middle, right, middle, left. With not only these bombs here, but also landmines. And you don't get that much room with this. And I'm glad I got this health here, but once the mines come in, they're actually kind of difficult to really dodge. Because the way this fucker moves and throws this shit makes it difficult to really know where he's throwing them. And it does this twice. This whole bomb landmine shit. It just switches twice on both. So, I do fail this on the first go, unfortunately. Because the mines are the worst ones to really dodge, and yeah. But don't worry, I can jump cut, so I mean... there's not that much left, really. We're nearly at the end of this little bit anyway. So yeah, just keep following the bastard, don't lose him. And a cutscene will play, as long as you look up the accelerator button, otherwise it will skip it. And you don't want that now, do ya? Here it is.
Oh, sorry, buddies. Didn't your mom tell you to stay out of the street? That little furry dude, get in!
Thanks, dude.
Welcome, dude.
Dude!
Simon's the name. I'm Osmo's son. Pop said he hadn't heard from you for a while, so I tracked you down pronto with the radio. It's a good thing, too. We got a Mondo job brewing right now on a big tanker in the port. You ready to party hard?
Why is that last exterminator company still operating?
The owner, Osmo, has proven difficult to discourage.
Well then, help him down the path of despair. I can't have this Osmo interfering with my plans. We finally infiltrated Haven's security walls, and I don't want some wrinkled old exterminator getting in my way.
I have it handled, Great One. I assure you. He's got some new hired help, but it's only a matter of time before I
Close him down. Soon. Or else I'll be doing some exterminating myself.
And now we're here, for some reason. Next time on Daxter, we begin Tanker 1. I'll see you then. Bye.